This right here
AyeQ!
is crazy.
AyeQ!
This is what, yo, imagine him getting a hospital procedure with, and the baby's coming out. Fellas, again, focus on yourself. That's what it is.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy AyeQ, and I'm back with another reaction video for you guys today. And today we're going to do a reaction from Pop the Balloon or Find Love. So apparently these two had found love on the show, and this is what happened after they went on a date. Let's get into it.
No, everyone just kind of wants to jump right into things already. So, obviously, since you guys have matched on the show, have you guys gone on a date? Have you hung out? All that good stuff?
Yeah, we've gone on multiple dates.
Oh my
And
gosh.
yeah, we've hung out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You said multiple.
Multiple dates, yeah.
Oh, Jocelyn, you want to hop in there?
Yo, first of all, this is mad fishy because why she's not actually there? That's crazy. That means I don't know, man. Shorty probably ain't digging homie like that.
Let me know about how the first date went.
The first day was really cool. It was right after we had the recording there. We went to Buffalo Wild Wings.
Okay. Who chose that spot?
I tried to take her, I was looking for a nicer restaurant,
Okay.
but I was really impressed with the fact that she was just happy to go to Buffalo Wild Wings, which I think that told me a lot about her initially. You know,
Okay.
it just says that, yeah, you know, I'm just chill and you don't have to try to impress me.
God. Okay, so she chose Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, well, yeah, she saw it and she was like, yeah, let's just go
Oh,
there.
okay. And then so this was right after the shooting, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. And then from there, like, how did things go? How'd you guys, like, how was the communication? How'd you go about planning the second date?
Let me let her speak.
Jocelyn?
I'm sorry. So after that, we kept in contact. It was a lot of FaceTiming and a lot of just a lot of communication because we live in different states, different time zones, and we also have different schedules as well. So we kept in contact as much as possible. I would call him in the mornings. He would call me between his appointments. Like whenever he was working. What is it called? Appointments. Yeah. So he would call me between. So whenever we had time, we would contact each other, and it worked very well. Our second date was to Dave and Buster's, I believe. I think our second date was Dave and Buster's. He came to Austin, and we had a great time. Yeah.
Okay. So how soon after did you go over to Austin?
Well, we matched on the 1st of June.
Okay.
And so we spent 2 weeks on FaceTime getting to know each other, asking questions and all that stuff. And then I was traveling, you know, working. And so we ended up, I ended up coming to Austin, I think, on the 26th.
Oh, wow.
So,
Okay.
Yeah. Was it 26th? 24th to 26th or so, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, yeah, just spent the week beforehand, we were going to do something else.
Okay. My man Crack, yo. Okay.
Okay, so the whole week you were out there in Austin, you guys were kind of like going out, doing different things.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, so Dave and Buster's was one of them that you did out there.
Dave and Buster's was the first one.
Okay.
Yeah.
What? Any other fun stuff?
Well, she showed me some places that she was fond of. Some place by the it's like a river. What's the name of that river place that we went to?
It's like Lady Bird Lake. It was like a boardwalk. It was pretty nice. He bought Capri. Capri's like really cool. Yeah.
Yeah. She's allergic to Capri, by the way.
Uh-oh.
I am.
Oh my gosh, what happened?
I got hives. It was actually really bad.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how allergies work.
Immediately.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Like I broke out in hives after Capri like touched me. It was yeah.
Okay, so it was like he had. Sorry, is it a boy or a girl?
That's a girl.
A girl. Okay, so so she had to like touch you in order for that to happen, or was like just like being in the same area.
I really truly, it's never happened to me before. Capri,
Oh my
like, I really I don't know how it happened. I was just playing with Capri. Next thing you know, I have like hives all over my arms and my legs. So
Did you have to go to urgent care or like
I
what?
thugged it out. I thugged it out a little bit. When I went home, I took a Benadryl and was knocked out. So it was cool.
Okay.
It wasn't too bad.
Got it. So that was the first and last time meeting Capri?
Yes. Oh no. Well, I think you've been around Capri since, right?
Okay.
Probably. I don't know.
You came to the Airbnb to pick me up and stuff, so you would see her at that point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And it happened again, or you popped a Benadryl beforehand?
No, I kept her away.
Okay. Got it. Okay, so how was the time in Austin? Like, how was it? Like the time spending with each other, all that stuff.
It was cool. So I think you were downtown. I don't really want to give like where I live, but he was like downtown.
No, don't.
He was a little bit further away from where I was staying. So whenever I got off of work, I would come down and see him. I think we hung out every day for the most part.
Yeah, give or take a couple of days. Well, there was one day actually, I think.
One day what?
Because you had to go to Houston, remember?
Yeah.
Oh.
My life, that's a story for another day. But yeah, I had to go to Houston. Now, ever since the show aired, a lot of things have been happening. But I did have to go to Houston like one night, and then I came back, and that's the day I didn't see him. But other than that night, yes, I saw him every day.
Like every other day. Wow. Okay, sounds like you guys are spending a lot of time getting to really know each other.
Damn, that man was in that. That man was chilling every day, bro. That's kind of crazy, man. Look, me personally, fam, like if I just meet a chick, I'm not about to spend time with her every day, bro. Imagine smashing a chick every day. She gonna get tired of you mad quick, bro. Facts.
All that good stuff. Okay, and then so the week in Austin.
Right.
After that, have you guys kept communication? How was that going?
Yeah, so about 2 weeks in, I was very excited. We were getting to know each other. I had lists and lists upon lists of questions. And every time I met her up, I would ask her all these questions, just trying to get to know her.
Okay.
And, I felt like we had a genuine connection. And it really hit me, the fact that she wasn't really interested in like going to like nice places and was just happy to do, regular things. So I thought it would be nice to do something special for her.
Okay.
So I asked her if she would like to go on a vacation trip to a European country of her choice. And
well, all right then.
And so we ended up. She decided on Santorini because she had always wanted to go there. She'd never been there.
Okay.
And so, yeah, I planned for that.
Wow.
Yeah.
So after you guys, you said you got to know each other, speak all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Right away, you were like, all right, pick a European country.
Well, I was already traveling. So,
bro, it's been 2 weeks, bro. It's been 2 weeks, bro. You don't even know this chick. Damn, son. Fellas, whenever y'all do that, bro, y'all come off like a simp, like a trick. She's looking at you like, damn, dog, you just met me. Sad, man. Fellas, that right there is a sucker move. That right there is going to tell a chick, like, damn, this dude ain't got a life. You ready to take a chick that you just met on a dating show on a trip? And it's the same dude on the last episode who was like, I would like to sell myself. It's like, bro, stop tricking, bro. Stop it. It's not working, fam. They gotta like you for you. This tricking shit is not gonna work. and shorty got on hoops. So I already know how she coming. This is crazy.
I was on the road. I'd been on the road for a month, and so I was nearing the end of it. And I thought it was coincidental that I was ending up in Austin, and she lived in Austin. So I was saying at the end of this trip, I also need a break. So you know, so it just worked out that way. But
got it.
yeah, I just wanted to, you know, have fun and go out and do something adventurous together.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Santorini, Greece. What made you pick that place? Like, and what? First of all, let me backtrack. Were you shocked that, you know, someone who you just met was asking you like, "Girl, let me take you out of the country"? Like, how was that?
Hell yeah, she was. She just give the man some box, and this is how he's acting already? Right there and then, she saw the sucker in this dude, man. She saw the trick, the simp in him, because she know a real man is not going to do it. I just met you. I don't know you. This man tricking already, bro. He just got the box. This is crazy.
It was definitely a shocking question. I haven't been asked that so early within like knowing a person.
Okay.
Treat a bird like a bird. It never fails, bro. She's not even used to that. Crazy. And this don't give you points, bro. Like when y'all do sucker shit like this, it don't give y'all points. It just let everybody know that you're a sucker who got to lead with his wallet. Crazy.
Okay.
I wouldn't say it was a love bomb, but hey, like I'm here for the delusion regardless. But I had a great time. Yeah.
Okay. So,
yo, shorty says she had a great time, and that's that. That means she's done with you, bro. It's like it was fun, but I don't like tricks. I don't like suckers. You turned her off, fam. Look at her face. Shorty's turned off like, damn. I give this nigga some pussy and this is how he act? Like he never had pussy before? Oh, man, this is sad, bro.
I guess obviously at that time, I know you said you don't want to say it was a love bomb, but obviously you were comfortable enough to be like, okay, I'll be okay with going out the country with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then so once you guys, you know, got to Greece, how was that? Like, first of all, how was traveling together? Because like I know a lot of people are always like, man, traveling with someone really shows you how they are, all that stuff. Like, how was that?
That is, to be fair, why I did it.
Okay.
Was because we were getting to know each other, and so I was thinking to myself, you know, it's not to say that we're speeding it up, but it's just to like know for sure.
Okay.
And I've had this experience before, where you travel with someone, and through that experience, you get to really see, you know, the literal shits and the the metaphorical shits of who they are, and they get to see you as well. And so I think at that point you can make more certain decisions about to proceed or not.
Okay.
To proceed.
So in the beginning, the traveling there, that was good for you guys. Like how, Jocelyn, I guess we'll start with you, Jocelyn.
Bro, take your time, bro. You just met this chick. Take your time, bro. You trying to travel with a woman that you just met? This dude is nuts, man. Buddy is nuts.
Uh-oh. She's shaking her head.
No, traveling there was great. We weren't really sitting next to each other all the time.
It's a booking error.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But overall, it was a great experience.
What, the traveling was a great experience, or the whole trip altogether?
Hey, if you live in one of these cities right here, why don't you own an apartment building? Seriously, let me show you a path.
I was specifically talking.
Wait, was this man braiding her hair? Yeah, that's different, man. But to each his own.
Talking about like the traveling there part. It was pretty cool. It was nice.
Okay.
It wasn't like any issues traveling there.
Got it. Okay. So now once you guys have gone to Greece, did you guys have like a whole itinerary planned? Like who did the itinerary planning? I feel like you like to do that kind of stuff, or
I deferred to her. I wanted
Okay,
to
good.
give her some options and see what she was into. But I think we tried to keep it loose so that
Okay.
every day would feel to some degree like a new adventure, you know.
Okay, so you guys
Yeah.
didn't do too many like activities, or you didn't plan too much? Kind of like
I had an idea of an activity for each day.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Okay.
there was definitely food involved. Restaurant.
This is crazy, man. This man did all that just to crack? He did all that just to smash, bro. And it's like, shorty is a regular chick, man. You ain't gotta do all that. She's not even used to that. But this man just don't know better, bro. That's the sad part. He don't know better.
Hope so.
Yeah, restaurant dates and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so, like, yeah, walk me through the trip. Like, what'd you guys do? How did it go?
Well, the first day we just went to a restaurant down from where we were staying,
Mm-hmm.
and we had a very nice apartment overlooking the city. You know, watch the sunrise, watch the sunset. It was really nice. We
What? What? Yo, this dude, yo, bro, you just met this chick. This man wanna watch the sunrise with shorty? He just met her. Look at her. She's like, man, this nigga right here. Bro, this is what you call a fun girl. She wanna have fun. She don't wanna do that corny, lovey-dovey shit with a dude that she just met. Like, what is wrong with you, bro? And this is why I be trying to tell y'all dudes, y'all gotta learn how to treat a bird like a bird. That's your problem, man. Y'all don't know how to treat some of these birds. Y'all don't. So y'all come off as boring. Sad, bro. Sad.
went on a boating trip
Mm-hmm.
to see some of the tinier islands,
Okay.
and yeah, I was just different restaurants.
Okay.
Really, yeah.
Nice.
Rented an ATV, and that's how we got around.
Very cool. So you
Yeah.
had the ATV for the whole duration of the trip?
Yeah,
Okay. I didn't know that was.
yeah. No, over there you could just ride ATVs. You know, like
Wow.
yeah,
Because I
It's
know
cool.
like I haven't been to Greece, but
Yeah.
every time I look at Greece and other people's videos, I just see like a bunch of hills and houses on top of
yeah.
houses.
No,
so
it's tough to navigate for sure.
I bet.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, dang, how y'all riding an ATV out there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And obviously, Jocelyn, you chose the place. So like, did you have things in mind already that you're like, okay, when we get there, we have to do this? And were you guys able to do them?
Yeah, everything I wanted to do, we did. There was this
Okay.
area, like this town called Oye or Oya.
Uh-huh.
It's where most of the houses are white, but there's a few blue tops, like blue
Oh,
roofs.
I've seen that. Yeah.
That was the main thing I wanted to do. So we saw that, and it was nice. We watched the sunset
Nice.
from there.
Okay. Okay. And obviously, I can tell like with the viewers and everyone and here I can feel that there is quite a lot of tension going on. So how did that trip end? Or
like, why are you always trying to get to?
let's get to it because I'm
Always trying
feeling
to
a
get to
lot of vibes right now, and I don't know if it happened on the trip, after the trip, or who wants to start it off?
We had our very first argument
Mm,
on the 29th.
not you remembering the date.
Well, I'm a very detailed person.
Okay.
You know, I take a lot of notes. I try to be introspective, you know. So like, yeah, it wasn't really a big deal. But would you like? Should I talk about it or?
I would just like to say that we realized on this trip that we're not as compatible as we thought we were. We just had disagreements, and we just realized that we're great people. We're just not great for each other. And I personally would like to leave it at that.
Even I will be fair. I will be honest. I am to some degree stumped at the decision not to continue, and we've spent a lot of time throughout the argument working through, you know, the reactions, but never really addressing the initial cause.
Okay.
And you know, it did start off with her just saying she wants to leave, and
the first disagreement, she said,
that was the second disagreement.
Oh, okay.
The first disagreement was when I came to her place.
Austin.
The first time, yeah.
Oh. Okay.
So yeah, I was staying at an Airbnb, but on the last day, I decided we were gonna go over there and pack and stuff. But you know, everything was everywhere, messy. She seemed like she was doing a lot, so I wanted to step in and help. So I was going in to move some shoes around, and then she was reprimanded me, I guess is the way to say it, and just like that would piss her off for me to move stuff around. And so
did you ask her before you just started moving
well,
stuff?
I didn't.
Okay.
Bro, she don't know you, fam. Relax. Take your time, my dude. This is crazy.
But that's the thing is, you know, I didn't want to make a big deal of it. She asked me to take the trash out.
Okay.
And I did. But I also felt like you know, she had said to me that she would like to keep an open space, a safe space where I could just tell her things in the moment. So I think for me, it was also a good point to test that out. You know, is it okay for me to tell you that the way you're saying that to me made me feel some type of way?
Okay.
You know, so.
So obviously you guys worked through that
Worked through it, yeah.
You went to Greece afterwards still, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, and we talked about it a bit at the airport, and then yeah, we went on a trip. Everything was great up until I think the fifth day or so. Yeah, I don't want to go into too many details just out of respect to her as well.
Yeah.
But I think that at some point I also, you know, she wants to go slow, which is fine. I was trying to be respectful of that as a boundary, but I felt that I'd been just going on at her speed for most of the time. So I also wanted to set some boundaries to help me respect her boundaries. So I think that's where the initial communication malfunction occurred, perhaps. And to backtrack, I you know, when people argue, everyone argues a certain way. You know, my way of calming down is to take breaks and move away and relax, write things down, and then come back and talk about them. And I told her this in the beginning. We were trying to figure out our argumentative styles. So when this happened, I took a break and I went to sit on a stoop, and and you know, so while I was there just talking to a friend of mine, she sent me a text that she wanted to leave and asked if I could take her to the airport.
This is in Greece.
Yeah, that was in Greece, like about the fifth day or so. And so yeah, so I was just like, well, we have an ATV first of all, so I can't drive you to Greece. But I didn't want to do it. I said, if you want to go, just you can go. But I asked her not to go. I said, just take a moment, calm down, relax, and then you can decide later on. So that was kind of where things started spiraling.
Okay, so Jocelyn, Eric kind of touched on a bit that at one point.
Yo, this right here is some simp ass shit, bro. The problem is, this dude is trying to treat her like his girl. Like, you just met her. You met her 2 weeks ago. Why is you arguing with this chick that you just met, bro? Have your fun. She's only there for fun. And she's with it. She's a fun girl. That's why she came on a trip with you. But you stay trying to treat her like more than what she is, bro. And that's the problem with simps. A simple meet a chick, and in a week's time, he's trying to wife her and be all lovey-dovey to her. That's a turn off. Like, get away from me. Give me some space. Damn, son. And that's a problem with simps, man. Simps don't know how to give women boundaries, bro. They don't know how to give women space to breathe. She don't want to be up under you all day, bro. That's nasty. Of course you're going to be arguing with her and, oh man, that's nasty work, bro. That's a turnoff.
During the trip, I believe you said on the 5th day, you said that, yeah, I'm leaving, all that stuff. What led you to come to that point?
What led me to come to that point was how we disagreed. We said words that were hurtful to each other. And I held grudges against him, which caused me to be uncomfortable while being there. And I didn't want to be uncomfortable on a vacation when it's supposed to be a good time. The way we handled the situation in general just showed ourselves. Like I showed off, he showed off, and then it just wasn't a comfortable environment to be in, especially for it to be in a different country and we don't really know each other. I just didn't feel at ease being there for more days with him. So I felt like at the time, the best way to get out of an uncomfortable situation is to leave. I'm not saying that was the best decision. Maybe I could have stayed and talked to him and talked it out. But at the time, I did what felt right to me.
Okay. And so you did actually end up leaving?
Yes, I left.
Oh, wow. Okay. And then so after you left, have you guys been in any type of contact, any communication? You have?
Yeah, so after we left, Eric still had to come back to my apartment because we shared a suitcase coming there. So he still came back to my apartment. We talked it out. We hugged. Like we had like every discussion, every disagreement we had, we talked about off camera, and I've apologized. He's apologized. A lot of things were already discussed. So when he came back to the apartment, like it was fine. At least in my head, it was fine. And I walked him to the door. It was cool. Like in my head, it was cool. And even afterwards, when he flew back to Las Vegas, I checked on him to make sure he landed safely, making sure he's getting sleep. He told me has more appointments. So we did keep in contact for the day after when we landed back in the States.
Okay, I see here. Jocelyn, you stated like, you guys were having disagreements. You were saying like hurtful things to one another, all of that. How was it like dealing with those disagreements?
It was aggravating. We were disagreeing on things that we were disagreeing about the boundaries that we both set for each other, which is just very childish on both of our ends. But after that, we chose to react off of our emotions at the time. So, in the morning time, I didn't really think that the situation was as bad as it was. But in the morning time, like Eric had like left, and I think you were doing laundry. I mean, he had things to do. I don't really want to say he was just up and left, but just that entire day, for the most part, we didn't really speak. It was either he was in the room and I was in the living room, or he was out shooting footage, or he was out doing laundry. So we just really weren't talking on the day after we had that huge disagreement. It was to the point, it was almost as if we were avoiding each other. And it was just weird.
Yeah, it was weird. Listen, and it's why I tell you all dudes, fam, if you meet a chick, bro, Don't spend time with her every day. He just met this chick 2 weeks prior, and he been around her every single day. Bro, that's too much. She will get tired of you. Y'all arguing and shit. You just met her. But that's the problem with simps, bro. A simp will meet a woman and he want to be around her every single day. That's why it's wise for a man to have options, bro. So you're not going to meet a woman and be all over her, be mad thirsty. You will be able to take your time with her. Meet her every other day or something, bro. Not every day. Shit like this gonna happen. This is nasty, bro.
So you got up the next day and just says,
Well,
do your own
I
thing?
told her beforehand that I had to do laundry. I'd run
Mhm.
out of clothes. I travel with a bag, you know.
Mhm.
So I went out to do laundry. I went out running 3 miles up the hill. I was tired. When I came back, I went to bed. But before I went to bed, we'd made a plan, something she wanted to go see about 5 p.m. or so.
Okay.
And I'd slept through it. And when I woke up, I asked her, hey, you still want to go do that thing? And she's like, no.
Mhm.
So I was like, okay, well, if you don't mind, I'm going to go and shoot some pictures or something.
Mhm.
I'd lost the key to the apartment.
Mhm.
So I had to go back and look for it. So that's what I did instead. So I was going back to the location where I'd run to.
Mhm.
I found the key. I came back. And that's then where we had another set of conversations.
Okay.
Because she kind of called me to the couch and like, hey, what's going on? You know? And so I told her, I was like, there's nothing is wrong. I'm fine. I just feel like I have to be a bit more distant about cuddling and
Oh,
you know, kissing, because it feels sometimes when I try to do it, it seems like you're uncomfortable. You kind of back away.
Okay.
You know, she wants to kiss, she doesn't want to make out, you know, things like that. So I'm like, okay, I don't want to be too overbearing. So I'm going to kind of create a little bit of a boundary. Still want to go do things, you know, but she didn't wake me up, and she said that I should have set an alarm. So, you know, I called her passive. I said that was a passive statement because we're in this together. So, you know, wake me up.
Mhm.
And yeah.
So all of this was before she said, I'm leaving?
No, she'd already said she was leaving in the afternoon.
Okay.
So she just decided. I mean, this is literally, I went outside to take a break,
Mhm.
and she sent me a text, I'm going to the airport. It was so abrupt. It caught me off guard. So I was like, you know, like, what's this nonsense? The Nigerian in me came in, and I was like, you know, I don't understand what you mean you're leaving. Go take
Yeah.
a break and relax. If you want to get an Airbnb, go get an Airbnb. You don't leave, you know, there's nothing to leave.
So
from.
how long did you guys have this trip booked for?
7 days.
yo, that sounds crazy, bro. Fellas, if you're on a trip with a woman that you don't know and she wants to leave, let her leave, bro. It's okay, let her leave. But don't act like you're her man, like you're her husband. Dog, you don't own her. Let a bird fly high, bro. This is crazy.
7 days. Okay. And then Jocelyn, you ended up leaving on the 5th day or the 6th day. Or what day was it?
Was it the 4th? Was it the 5th day?
6th.
I left on the 6th day? Okay.
You left on the 6th day. Yeah.
I see. Oh, okay. So with him, with that thing you guys wanted to do, you didn't want to just like wake him up, or what was going on with that part?
So we already knew that there was tension before then, before he took the nap.
All right, man. And like, enough of this, man. Here's the reality, fellas. This man is a simp. This man is a trick. He met this woman on a dating show. 2 weeks after meeting her, he took her on a trip. Now, keep in mind, this is a woman that he just met. She's trying to have fun. She's a fun girl. She's with it. She just want to have fun. But him, he's looking at her like a wife. He's moving fast. He's moving fast with a fun girl. And that's the problem with you simps, bro. Y'all don't know how to treat a bird like a bird. You don't spend every day with a bird for what? You get in and get out. You smash and dash. Taking her on mad trips and all that, it just shows that this is a man who don't have much options. And every decent looking chick he come across, he do the same sucker shit. Let me lead with my wallet. Let me take you on a vacation. And I'm pretty sure they all treated him the same way she did. She got turned off and bounced. Fellas, it don't pay to be a sucker, bro. Don't lead with your wallet, fam. Work on your personalities, man. That's the only way you're gonna keep a woman around. Sad.